Hello, welcome back again. The Brokos Belt. I don't know about you, I've been waiting for this to come. It's sort of a thing to come out for a long time. Right, I've emailed 511 a few times in the past couple of years. Right, I'm sure that some of you will know exactly where I'm coming from. If I just grab this, any of us that have got 511 packs, we've got these buckles down the bottom here for the attachment of a belt of some description. Right now, okay, unless you've got the Rush 72, every other pack does not have a load-bearing waist belt. Hence the introduction, or partially hence the introduction of the Brokos belt. Now it's available in two colours. You've got sandstone and black. Right. What does it do? Well, it's basically that waist belt that you would have on your backpack, right? But with a few added extras. In fact, quite a few added extras. And I must say, right, very well done it is indeed. All the way along this belt, you've got molly, so you can attach any number of pouches, holsters, bags, you name it, it will attach. You've got the ability to run the belt through, excuse me while I do this, right, this belt is very new and very stiff, right, but you can have the belt running internally all the way through, or you can skip the odd location. Excuse my fingers, I wanted to do this live for a very valid reason, just to prove that it doesn't take that long to do it, and that's even with a new stiff belt. But here what we've done is we've actually skipped a bit, creating a belt loop. So if you've got anything that's not molly compatible but is belt compatible, then you can actually bring the belt externally outside of the belt system. Couple of things to take into consideration with the Brokos belt. Number one, you do not get a waist belt with it. Right, this belt that's running through here was an optional extra. Things that you must bear in mind, I know I'm trying to probably teach you to suck eggs here. Bearing in mind that this belt, be it used as a load carrying belt for your backpack, or if you're going to use it just as a load out belt, it's obviously going to fit on top of your clothing. So make sure that the size of the Brokos belt that you select is going to be plenty big enough to go around the outside of, say, your winter kit, and also the belt that's going to run through it to attach the Brokos to your body is of sufficient length to be able to do it up around all of your clothing. I know it sounds a bit daft, but it's so easy just to make that silly mistake, and if you're mail ordering from abroad, it can be an expensive return for you. Sorry. Now, you just saw the Tribe 18. I'm going to bring that back in because if you've got the Tribe 18, the Brokos belt will actually fit behind the back panel here. I'm not going to do it, it's a bit of a rib roll, but it does go in quite simply. But it fit behind there, it comes round, it's lovely. If you've got a different pack to the Tribe 18, say your Rush 24 for example, and you've got these buckles here that I mentioned earlier, there's no reason why you cannot use this with it. As long as your internal belt will fit through those buckles, you can bring the belt internally through the loop system, then come external through the buckle, go internal again, external through this buckle, internal going through there. So you're creating the same waist belt, but on, say, the Rush 24 for example. Right, so please bear that in mind. Just because you will see pictures of the Brokos belt with the Tribe 18 does not mean to say it will only fit that backpack. It will not. It will fit all of the others. Sorry. I say all of the others. What about the Rush 12? Probably that's a bit small. It's going to be a bit too far up your back to make use of the belt. Chances are you won't carry sufficient weight in that backpack to need the belt. But the option's always there. If you've got any questions on this, please feel free to drop me a line. I've tried to keep this as simple as possible, right? Not because I think you guys need it that simple, it's just because it is a simple thing and you can so easily make it look incredibly difficult to set up and use. It's not. If you've got any questions, drop me a line like I say. Anything that you want to know, right, please feel free to ask. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Sorry, not used to. New to Milk It Reviews. One thing I will say on a closing point, the breathability of this belt system is fantastic. Right, the weather has been in the low 30s, which believe me is majorly hot for the UK. Right, and I've been walking around with this on like a bit of a balloon just to see how breathable it is, and believe me, it is. I mean, I'm standing here looking through holes from one side to the other, so you're not going to get hot and sweaty. Okay, so thank you very much again. Please feel free to subscribe, right, and goodbye.